Hey everyone, it's Mari, and I'm here today for the pinkcamera.com and What's Up Wednesday, and I have an art journaling project here for you today. I'm going to be working in my small format Dilutions art journal, and I'm going to be using some of the Dilutions paints and a few other products here to create this project. So I just have a baby wipe here. I'm just taking some white Dilutions paints and I'm just going to spread those around the entire surface of my double page spread here. And then I'm going to be going in with some, I think I start off maybe with some gelatos possibly. No, I'm going to use a little bit of tissue paper here. So I'm just going to create some texture here in the background using this tissue paper. You could use any kind of paper for this, pattern paper, anything. You could even use napkins or whatever. So I'm just using this tissue paper and I stuck them down just to that paint that's already on the paper, but I'm going to take a little bit of gel medium, Liquitex gel medium, and put that over top just to make sure that it stays stuck. And now that that's dry, I'm going to take some gelatos. You can use really any product for this. You could use your mists, you could use paints, watercolor, pretty much anything, as long as you know how it reacts with the other products that you're going to be layering on top, and what else you're going to be doing with your layout. So just knowing your products is super important here. And I just really love working with gelatos, especially for this drippy technique. So I'm just putting some water down and letting those drip away. And I really love these colors that I've chosen. I think they're really bright and pretty, and they're going to just look nice with that white background. I'm just going to take now some of the other Dilutions paints and create just a couple of little areas of color, one on each of the pages. And I'm going to just try to work sort of diagonally from each other, just to offset the little color bits that are already there with those gelatos. So at first I thought I might like to do some flowers on here, and then as I begin to work away at it, I'm like, I don't really care if they look like flowers. I'm okay with just creating some color. And so I spread those paints on here, just layering them up with a bunch of different colors. I've got the green and the white and the bubble gum pink there, and I just think they're really pretty, and I love those Dilutions paints. I think they are possibly some of my, if not the most, or my favorite paint product that I have in my craft room. Really love working with those, especially in the Dilutions art journal. They just work well together. It's kind of like distress ink on the distress paper, you know what I mean? They're made for each other, so they do work well. So I'm just going to take some little bits of die cuts from the Starshine collection from Schmel and put those down in a couple of places just to add a little bit more texture to the layout. And I'm going to stick those down once again with some of that gel medium. You can see that I have taken a stencil. That stencil I did get from the pinkcamera.com, and I know that Lisa has lots of stencils, which as far as I'm concerned are a essential item if you're going to do art journaling. And I just put a bit of stencil down there using my black Dilutions paint and a makeup sponge. And you can also see some little squiggly lines there. I just put those down with some black paint. The black paint that I used there, I'm just showing you those little spots, is just a little bit of golden fluid acrylic. And I just used a little bit of gelato over top of those little color circle areas, and that's going to be almost it for this layout. I'm just going to take a stencil with some script on it and a little bit of Ranger texture paste and put that on just for a little bit of extra texture over top. And that'll be it for this layout, and it'll be finished. So I had a lot of fun creating this. Go over and check out Lisa's mixed media products at thepinkcamera.com. See you next time. Have an amazing day, guys. Bye-bye.